Um, so it just rained, and basically, I am hanging on by a thread. There's no light at my home. There is light, but the voltage is like zero, and my fan is like not working at all. And I have the stable fan that is working a little bit and is giving me air to breathe. Otherwise, I would have died because of the heat. But, anyways, things happen and I'm all okay with it. But this recording is about something else. It's not about the light, it's not about the rain, it's not about how I'm hanging on by a thread. Actually, it is about how I am hanging on by a thread. So, I'm in high school right now. If you guys don't know, yeah, obviously you don't know. You don't spy on me, do you? No. Okay. So, I'm actually in high school and I have this friend, and I'm in a dilemma. Actually, she is my best friend, but I don't know whether she is my best friend. So, what really happened was that in ninth, like I was in the ninth grade, so I came second, right? Right, I came second in all sections, and I had this whopping percentage of like 95 something percent. I don't really remember, but she got the third position, and she was basically my friend before that too. We just got together in like, I don't know, in like December last year, I don't know. So she was like really disheartened when she learned that I was second, she was third. Obviously, people feel bad when their friends they get more percentage than them, and that's pretty much it. So we just kind of got together and we became best friends in 10th grade. I don't know whether it was a plot by her, it was a plot to like distract me from what I was doing, because it worked. And in periodic test 1 in 10th, I got like less marks in all of the subjects, and I was like, she's a bitch. She's a total bitch. Now, if you get me, I'm in a dilemma because, see, I am competing with my friend and I have to lie to my friend, and I'm jealous of my own friend because basically I have these episodes in between that are depressive episodes where I don't know what to do, and I'm like, my life is ended. I need to change my school because see, she is like really competitive. She has a really competitive spirit, and she won't give up easily. She won't. And she's always competing with me, whether it be competition, whether it be studies, or whether it be anything else, whether it be impressing boys, whether it be talking to others. She is always competing with me. And the problem here is that I trusted her once, but then I got less marks in periodics. And I cried, not because I got less marks in periodics, but because my own friend betrayed me and she got more marks than me. She told me that she wasn't studying anything, that she was watching movies and series and she wasn't studying for periodics. And that bitch, she got full marks in almost every subject. And she got like the highest marks in Hindi. She makes a lot of spelling mistakes in Hindi, but this time there were zero spelling mistakes in Hindi. How can that happen? That is because she studied, and that is because she improved her spellings. And there was not one spelling mistake in the whole fucking exam, and that was the thing that got me the most. And after that, I stopped trusting her. She was like, let's watch a movie at midnight. Let's do this. Let's hang out. Let's do that. And I am living a life of pretense. I am pretending to be someone that I am not. I am pretending to like someone that I don't like. And I am pretending to befriend someone whom I hate, who is a bitch. And see, she's simply a bitch. She has talent, she has potential, she can very well do things that I can't, and I accept that. But the main problem here is that she has contacts in school. Her relative works in the school, her mother is like involved in MUN, so whatever she goes into, she obviously bags a prize, because in the school, whether it be a competition or whether it be an activity for which there is a selection that has to happen, people always select her first. They go for her first because her relative is there in the school and she's a very renowned teacher in the school, so everybody, I guess, listens to her. And she also goes for MUNs, and in MUNs also she gets a very good, like, honorable mention, just because I think her mother is in that. And recently she went for an MUN in the other city because the teacher, oh my god, so yeah, the teacher who selected her for the MUN was a colleague of her mother's. And I mean, she told, okay beta, I know your mother, you can get selected and stuff, and that's why she gets selected. And pretty much when I mentioned to her that So when I mentioned to her that it's because of the advantage that teachers' children get in school, that they're able to, get selected for almost every competition, she's like, no, it's because of our own talent. And I'm like, no, understand, get me here. Like, understand me here. I am saying the right thing because, see, people don't get to know what you're good at until you show them what you're good at. And the teachers' children, they don't even have to show them what they're good at. Right? See, the basic opportunities they receive are because they are teachers' children. For example, you have to get selected for an MUN. You give the audition, but people pay special attention to your speech because they know that you are a teacher's child, you must be good. And that's how they come to know that you are good, and they select you on basis of that because you are a teacher's child. And then it depends upon you how you use the opportunity, show your talent, and then they realize your potential really, and then they select you for future competitions too. It is just a matter of whether you are a teacher's child or not. See, I have experienced this. I was in my previous school. I was living in an illusion, like seriously, I'm telling you. My relative taught in the school and I got selected from for almost every competition because of that. And children got jealous of me, but that time I was like, ha 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 ha, bitches, fuck you. But now I'm like, I understand them, I get them, because I am not a teacher's child anymore. I'm on my own in the school and I don't have anyone. I can't appeal to any teacher. I don't have any relative. And I am proud of myself because all the teachers know me, they know who I am, they know I study well, and they know what I'm good at. And that is partly because I showed them, and it's due to my own hard work, due to my own talent, due to my own skills, not because of any contacts that I had in school. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I did the 100% all by myself. I don't have help from anyone. I am independent and nobody can fuck me. No bitch, no asshole can come in my way and say like, fuck you. No, I'll fuck you, bitch. Bro. Bitch. Okay. I'll fuck you, bro. And she is like a bitch. Now, what happened was her relative taught in the school, and she has this tendency to meet her relative in recess. So we are a group of 6. We are a group of 6 children. Her, me, and a bunch of other girls. And we eat together at recess. And she was like, she moved us from the usual spot at which we did our lunch to a spot where she had to meet her relative in school. Like, what the fuck is she even thinking? She was like, get up guys, I need to go there. Come with me. We were eating, we were having our food, and she was like, close your lunch boxes, come with me. I need to meet my relative there. She's my aunt, I need to meet her. She told me to come to that spot to meet her. And she took all of us. That was the rudest thing I've ever seen anyone do. Like, how can you ask everyone, how can you move everyone from their comfort zone for yourself, for your selfish gain? How can you possibly do that? Right? The problem with her is that she is not arrogant. She's never arrogant, but she thinks that she's an important part of the class and things wouldn't go without her. Like when she's absent, she asks me, like, did any teacher ask about me? And they do ask about her, like, why is she absent and stuff. I think that's partly because she's famous and she thinks that the world cannot carry on without her. So what we did was that we are a group of 6, right? And the 3 of us decided to have ice cream after school. We brought money and all. And she had a bus. She had to go through the bus. So she couldn't become a part of our plans. And she couldn't go to eat ice cream out with us. So she got jealous, like really jealous. And we put status like we ate ice cream. This is the best day ever and stuff. And she saw the status and she was like, why didn't you guys take me and stuff? And the next time she was like, you're not going to eat the ice cream without me. And we were like, what the fuck? Are you okay, bro? I mean, we just ate ice cream. And how can your feeling of FOMO be so intense that you literally just ask us to not eat ice cream without you? I mean, we are free-willed persons. We have our own thoughts, our own opinions. We have our own minds. For freaking, like, for fuck's sake, for God's sake, we have our own minds. We can take our own decisions. You don't have to tell us, bitch, what to do and what not to do. So this is my fucking party, bitch. If you don't like it, there's the door. Get out. Like, literally, she gets on my nerves. And once she got us into this thingy, like, one teacher, she asked her to make charts. And she took me along with her. She was like, you gotta help me to make charts. And I was like, bitch, that teacher didn't even ask me to do it. She doesn't even know my name. So why should I go out and help her? But she was like, come with me, help me out, support me and stuff. And obviously I had to go. It continued for about 2 days. And then it just got extreme. The teacher kept on giving us work after work after work after work. She asked us to make a snowman. Then she asked us to make a few thoughts. And then she asked us to make a whole freaking chart. A damn chart. Like, what the fuck are you even thinking? Right? So obviously I had to go with her. But then one day I decided not to go with her. I was like, I'm done being oppressed. You aren't my mom, bitch. And I ain't your mama. So stop controlling everybody. Stop asking people to work according to you, because everyone has their own life and they can do what they want and you're no one to get in our way, bitch. And I refused her. I was like, I ain't gonna go with you today. Go yourself, complete the work, and make 1,000 charts if you wanna. Make a good image in front of the teacher for yourself. I don't need that. I am better off without it. And she was like really pissed. Like, she was really pissed because of this. But I decided, like, bitch, you are my friend. I get it. I talk to you sometimes at school. I chat with you. I might tell you my deepest, darkest secrets. I might tell you my crush. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna take, like, the wrong advantage of that shit. That doesn't mean that you're gonna tell me what to do. You are not gonna tell me what to do. I am strong, I am powerful, I'm fearless, and I'll get through it. I am unstoppable, bitch. So if you come in my way, I'll kick you out. I'll fuck you off, bitch. So get out of my way. Do your own work yourself. And don't get on my nerves, please. Like, I'm like literally so fucking fed up of her. Like, I have to make this pretentious friendship with her just so that I can get through this year. Like, I have to become her friend just because I have to be her friend. I can't break the friendship, because if I break friendship with her, I have no guarantee that the 6 people that, like, so, no, the 4 other people that there are in our group would come and eat lunch with me. So I'm gonna be lonely at school. And I don't want it to happen, right? So obviously I have to be a friend of hers, but at the same time I have to be a backstabber. I have to lie to her face. And I have to not tell her my study plans. As simple as that, as easy as that. And I think I can do it. I think that's possible. But really, it has been 2 months and she's not leaving me alone. She's sitting with me at school. We have the same bench. All the time she wants me to come with her. And that's the worst part. She's rude, she's mean. And I mean, I could not have a worse friend than this. I could not have a worse friend. And I could not have befriended a girl who lies to my face. Literally, you wouldn't believe it. I asked her in exams that, are you studying and what are you doing? She was like, I'm not studying. How can I study? I'm watching movies, series on Netflix. I don't even want to study. I will fail. I will fail for sure. I'm so fucking scared. I'm so damn scared. And then that bitch got full marks in every fucking subject. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that shit? How do you lie to someone's face and then stab themselves in the back? Like, that's so fucking, that's like whack. That's like borderline snake shit. That's like weasel shit. You know? And like, I can't believe that I have like almost like 70 years of my life ahead, and I have to encounter people like this. I have to become their friend, and I have to lie to their face. And I don't know how this world works. I don't know how do we betray our own best friend. I don't know how do we hurt our own best friend by not even like doing anything. I don't know how that happens. And I think I'm too dumb for this world, and I think I need to become smart and clever, because I don't think we have any moral or ethics nowadays. I don't think we have any values that our parents taught us. I don't think that we care about other people. We care about only ourselves. We are cooped up in our own world, in our own bubble. And the time that the bubble bursts, we realize how important our friends, our family are, how important everyone in our life is, and how much other people love us, care about us, but we don't return that amount of love to them. We don't care about them. And I think it's time to realize that. I think it's time to burst your bubble. I think it's time to come out of that cooped up shell. I think it's time to spread your wings like a butterfly instead of like crawling around like a caterpillar. I think it's time for everything. I think it's time to strive for your own self. I think it's time to think about others. I think it's time to care about others, to not stab them in the back, and to say the truth. And think before you do anything bad. Think before you say a lie to somebody. Think before you curse your friends or your family. Think when you say that your parents have done nothing for you. Think about it. Think of all the good memories you have with that person, and thank God for bringing that person into your life. Sometimes people you don't even know, sometimes people you hate, change you in a better way, change you to have a good character, have a good personality. And the time when you think that your parents are being too harsh on you, just know that how harsh they would have been on themselves to provide for you, to fend for you, to feed you. Think about all the times when they're having a bad day at work, but they let you eat an ice cream just because you being happy makes them happy. And it brings them positivity. It gives them that feeling that they have done something for their child. Think about all those times. And please, don't be a snake. Don't do things like that. It does not suit you. Think about all the morals and ethics your parents taught you. And think about how you're going to become a person your parents will be proud of later on. Think about that. And when time comes, when you're doing something for your own benefit and it's causing harm, inflicting harm, or harming the safety, or like it's hurting the other person, just don't do that shit. Be honest, be truthful. And I don't know, I know that that's not how the world works. Everybody is trying to make their way in this crowded world. They're trying to build their own roads that would carry them easily to success, and they would lead a successful life, and they're ready to do anything for that. But I know that you're not that person. You're different than them. And you definitely don't think about betraying your own blood, betraying people that care about you for your own benefit, for your own good. And they don't even think twice about. Please, for God's sake, don't make this all about yourself, because it isn't. And the time when you hurt your loved ones, it's the time when you're going to lose them. It's the time when you're going to become lonely and you'll have nobody to talk about your day, how it went, which new friends you made on that day, to share all about yourself. You will not have anybody. And so, please listen to me and act on it right now. Thank you. That's all for today. I just wanted to give out a message to all those people that are like my best friend. Yeah, she's a fake best friend, but anyways, that's all I have to say today, and I'll come back with the next video, if that makes sense. And all the times that I stuttered in this video, that's because I was too angry and infuriated. I was fuming with anger. I needed to vent it out or let it out. So I thought that I will not write my diary today. I'll just record it in a recording, because I have too much to say. And and don't ever imagine that a teenager is a child and everything is easy for them. No, it's hard for us. We have 1,000 emotions, 1,000 feelings, and we can't handle them. And the minute a problem comes, we are discouraged because we don't know how to handle it. It's the first time we have ever faced that problem, that issue, and that's the problem. That is, like, people underestimate us. But I need to tell all the parents that if your child is struggling through something, ask them about it instead of scolding them for, like, being angry all day, being pissed out all day. That's because they haven't had a good day. Ask them about their day, how it went, what happened in school, what happened in college, or whatever that is. Because handling all these emotions all at once is difficult. It's hard. It's even more difficult for little children like us, because we are not mature and we know nothing about life. We know nothing of what we're gonna face after this shit. We know nothing about of the extent of cruelty this world is going to put us through. So please just be kind to all the teenagers. And teenagers, please be kind to your fellow teenagers, because I know that they are handling shit all day, every day, and they're not going to tell anyone about it, but they are going to suffer politely and suffer quietly, not politely. That's the wrong adjective that I used, but anyways, that's the message that I'm going to put through here. And if anyone is listening to this video, please just act upon it. Thank you.